Your phone's not broken. Your computer's okay. You just tuned in to the Newspin Podcast. This is gonna be a riot. Woo!
Hello and welcome to episode 9 of the podcast. This is JC. How are you? And I hope you are having a wonderful evening. You are tuned in to Indie at 6. And by the way, Indie at 6 exists for independent music. Now, if you are in a band or a solo artist, you have demos or EPs that we can, or tracks that we can play on the show, that you would allow us to play on the show, that'll be amazing. Reach out to us. You can reach out to us through our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Newspin Podcast Network, or you can email us newspinpodcast@outlook.com. That'll work either way. And let's talk about how we can get your material on the show. And like other, we don't know how others do it, but we don't worry. We don't charge you for anything extra to get your stuff on. We gladly will spread the love for you. I mean, it's all for the love of music. It's so as to say. All right. All right. Well, anyway, today our topic is about Filipino literature and why you should be reading local books. Hey, well, that's another new topic for today. Well, a lot of people who know me, probably also know how much of a big Filipino literature fan I am. As a matter of fact, more than half of my book, of my mini library at home, has pretty much has Filipino books in it. I mean, ranges from it has different genres, from autobiographies, biographies, horror, comedy, what have you. I pretty much have that. I am very passionate about local literature. I mean, I know all of us have gotten introduced to this thing through school. I mean, in high school we started out with Ang Ibong Adarna, and then Florante at Laura by Francisco Balagtas, and then Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo by Jose Rizal. So, but we know Filipino books don't stop at that. While they are what's required at school, it pays to explore what else is out there. All right, we'll discuss some reasons why you should be reading local books in a bit, but before that, we will be playing our first set for tonight. And it is folk fashion with Not Sure the Bad Baby with Taming of the Shrew, and said Concepcion with Sunday. Be back in a bit. Keep it tuned in on Indie at 6.
If I could stop the beats beneath the lacerations on my skin within, beginning retrograde again, but then I know I'm gonna hesitate, trying to stop my heart. I try to claw it out after you thought it out, and then without a thought, without a doubt, you stitched it in bed, you pressed it to your mouth, you let it bleed again. This is my denial when you keep on asking
All right, yeah. So, yeah. To continue our topic, well, but that was an awesome set, by the way. To continue our topic, yeah, we're gonna give some reasons why you should be reading local books. Well, number one, well, this is in no particular order, technically, but yeah, the first thing that I gotta mention is that it's easy to relate to. Why? Well, these are written by by Filipino authors, and well, they're probably writing things that you know about. I mean, like say in the horror genre. I mean, if you if you like reading books by Stephen King or something like that, we got horror writers like GM Coronel or um, Carl de Mesa. I mean, and or Karen Francisco. They when they write about their stuff, they usually refer to the Philippine you can say mythological creatures, or at least some really some really relatable stuff. Like say for Jim Coronel, his books are pretty much about this incident. It's related to this incident in the 70s where this building was supposedly where this whole building was a project of the government, supposedly ran into a big accident, and well, as they claim, the a lot of people were buried alive within the the ruins of the building, but the construction still pushed through. Well, that's pretty much how this where the story starts. But yeah, something like that, or they talk about the mananangals or the capras or something like that. For comedy books, some of these comedy books are even autobiographies. It's easy to relate to because they probably will mention a thing or two that you know of, right? And well, of course, I mean, some of these authors may be using Tagalog to write, and some of them may be using English. So yeah, it's one thing, okay? And okay, we'll continue our list after our second set. This set is it's Jazz Nicolas with Tangerine, Slow Sink with Unrest, and the Clamshell boxes with Nicotine. I'll see you in a bit. Only your own Indiatics.
No one understands me. I'm so used to this routine. We'll never see. No one really hears me. I'm just here to fill the scene. Smoke the screen. Clean.
'cause I can't believe what I see. Not yet the morning, but my head keeps on spinning, 'cause my devil's inside won't let me be. But then you stop me to say
It doesn't work that way. You better wake up, boy, your hands. You're gonna pay.
hey, hey, hey. So I go, 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 go on my own. Oh, 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 kiss away the nicotine tonight and fall in love with lemon drop eyes. Your brains won't do you any good this time, and she'll shut you down and knock you out just fine. So sit beside the devil's bride tonight, dance away beneath the starlit skies. She'll call my name, I'll walk away goodbye. 'Cause there's no one else she'd rather be beside tonight. But don't you come crying when you leave to their dying. Don't you run to me when it's time to set you free. Don't you come begging to start over again. 'Cause we both know that in the end we'll never be more than friends, just friends. So I'll be drunk with puppy love tonight. 'Cause he's a mess and she believes in lies. And I'll waste away on memories of her smile. Though I know it's better off not saying mine. But don't you come crying when you leave to their dying. And don't you run to me when it's time to set you free. And don't you come begging to start over again. And we both know that in the end we'll never be more than friends. We're just friends. So it's fine if you're not mine. I won't mind if it's your smile I'll never see. I'll set you free. There's just no word for you and me. And baby, hope and pray he stays the way he is to you today. 'Cause this song will be the last that I will sing about our past, about your truth. Our love won't last if he's with you. He's with you. And I won't come crying when you break my heart again.
right. Yeah. So we're moving on to our list, our unofficial list. Second is, contrary to what most people think, local books are not limited to just the pocket romance books. I'm sure you've seen that in the streets, where they sell it for about 20-30 pesos, or rent it out for like 5-10 pesos. They're romance books by, some of them are even ghostwriters or something, have covers that probably have copyright violations if you look at them. That's local literature is not just about that. That's one of the things about it. There's also the books written on Wattpad. It's anyway. Wattpad is a website, is an app where you can upload a website, an app that where you can upload your stuff, your own written stuff. And local publishers who, there's this local publisher who works with Wattpad, who chooses which stories they'd want to publish. Yeah. So, but then local literature has quite a diverse selection. And like I mentioned earlier, we have horror, comedy, action, political, etc., etc. There really are a lot. You just you really just have to know. You just pretty much have to explore your local bookstores for it. I mean, it's really, of course, it's really a matter of having an open mind. Don't lock yourself in with the belief that local books suck, because to be honest, they don't. I mean, as someone who has been reading local books for quite a while now, I can definitely attest that they're not just some books you can underestimate. Okay. Okay, we will continue our list after our third set. Third set is Candy with You're Not a Robot, the Squibs with Hello Sleepyhead, and Rusty Machines with Trying Too Hard. Okay. This is India 6.
You know the ability to see
steps. Lead me on and tell me what you want. You're the one to be careful, I'm the one that can't. Lead me to your world, make me your accident. I won't take the hand. I don't know what is up with you. You make my world go upside down. Yet I just can't get enough of you.
part of your heart, of your heart, of your heart, of your heart. Was it something I said? Hurting you was never meant. Was it something I said? Offending you was never meant. Was it something I said? Hurting you was never meant. Was it something I said? Maybe we were never meant. Was it something I said? Hurting you was never meant. Was it something I said? Just don't say
There we go. Hey. So, yeah, going back to our list. Third is, well, our local authors need support big time. I mean, if you can support foreign authors like, say, J.K. Rowling, J.R.R. Tolkien, Stephen King, Sidney Sheldon, who else? There really are. There's a big list of foreign authors that you probably support, but it's good. Reading is good. I mean, I would always tell everyone to read, but it's don't limit yourself. I mean, some people just read because, well, some book is famous or some books are famous or something like that. But yeah, that doesn't that shouldn't stop you. I mean, try exploring. Some of these local authors that we have are, they're most likely people who, well, are reading books from foreign authors as well, but well, they've decided that they wanted to write their own stuff because, well, they have something to say. They have stories to tell. They have stories to tell for you. Well, as we all know, being an author locally isn't it's not the most glamorous thing to be. I mean, some may be supporting you, but some people may be hating you. That's an unfortunate thing. Actually, even I asked the opinion of one of the local authors I know. like I mentioned earlier. Carl de Mesa, you know, he did mention that, you know, these days it's easier to get published compared to, well, a few years ago. Not exactly just books, no, online fiction magazines or ebooks, electronic books. But you know, just because it's easier to get published these days doesn't mean it they earn big. Well, just not exactly. You know, I believe writing is a passion, so it's well, you know, you definitely want to hear what these people are talking about. So yeah, support them, please do support them big time. All right, and well, anyway, last that not the least, well, you will surely get your money's worth. Why? It's for you to find out. Just go out and buy these books, and you'll know how serious I am and how legit this claim that I am saying right now is. Okay. Anyway, let's just do away with our last set for tonight. It's Lamb Street with No One Else, and ourselves, the Elves, with I Wouldn't Mind.
She kissed so fine, but was it mine? She danced all night to sleep alright. She kissed so fine, but was it mine? She moves in closer and closer to me. Closer and closer to me. She moves in closer and closer to me. She moves in closer and closer to me. I steal her sign. When she brings the night, I'm out of games, out of love, with no one else but myself. Out of love, with no one else but myself. Out of love, with no one else but myself to blame.
Reach out for my little fingers, I wouldn't mind. If you wanna dance in the rain together, I wouldn't mind. If you wanna bite out of my cheeseburger, I wouldn't mind. If you stay by my side forever, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if you put me into your open arms. I'll open my heart. I wouldn't mind if you wanna bring your lips to mine. I wouldn't mind if you wanna stare into my eyes. I'll never take yours off from mine. I know it's you by my side, so I wouldn't mind. If you wanna tell me how you're feeling, I wouldn't mind. If you don't wanna talk about it, I wouldn't mind. But you know we should really talk about it. It'll be alright. So please stay by my side forever. It'll be alright. I wouldn't mind if you pull me into your open arms. I open my heart. I wouldn't mind if you wanna bring your lips to mine. I wouldn't mind if you wanna stare into my eyes. I'll never take yours off from mine. I know it's you by my side, so I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. You can do anything you want, just don't hurt me. You can do anything you want, just don't hurt me. But I wouldn't mind.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so please do go out and support local authors, buy their books. I myself have to be buying more books. I have over 50, I don't know, 30 or 50 books from local authors, modern local authors though. But you know, my collection is growing. I haven't been reading a lot these days, but when I do, I make sure it's worth my time. And I am very sure that, reading local books will be worth your time. Anyway, that was our short but interesting topic for today. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we support local music and, of course, support local literature. Definitely. All right. A quick word about our friends. But yeah, thank you for tuning in tonight. I'll see you again for episode number 10. All right. Thank you for the support. Have a good one. All right, I just want to give a shout out to the following. Of course, Cake Crush. If you would want to have customized cakes done, Cake Crush is the way to go. For inquiries and orders, check out their Facebook page, and I'm sure you're gonna land a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal for very delicious cakes. And of course, Oxford Barber. Oxford Barber is located in Unit 1, ground floor, Nepo Quad 2, Plaridel Street in Angeles City. Yeah, so if you're within the area, just feel free to drop by, especially if you would need a haircut there. One of the best in town, if not the best. And let's not forget to do a shout out to the Melmark's restaurant that is located in ground floor CB Mall, MacArthur Highway, Nanclayasan, Urdaneta City. And they got Filipino and American dishes, and their barbecue ribs are oh so awesome. Okay, and also want to give a shout out to Go Billy Toys. Now they're an online store where you can order Gunpla toys or mobile Gundam toys that you can assemble yourself and display in your house or something. Especially if you have collections of these. Aside from these, they do have Tamiya. Who is not familiar with the Tamiya cars, right? You can also order that from them. Yeah. So thank you to all. Shout out. And thank you for tuning in to our episode today. That was yet again another hour of full-on music and talk. And see you next week for our 10th episode. Ciao. Sayonara. Ta-ta. Goodbye. See you by that. This was another production of the Newsman Podcast Network. Today's episode and the past episodes of India 6 and other shows under the Newsman Podcast Network can be found on YouTube, podcasts.com, and of course iTunes.